Welcome to Family Basics 101. I'm Dr. Bruce McClure, the local minister at the Prince George's Church of Christ, located at 7800 Central Avenue in Landover, Maryland. Today, we will begin a new series entitled Finding the Right Person. And this series is based upon individuals who primarily in life feel that they've got to find someone to be an integral part of his or her life. But for the most part, they keep finding the wrong person. So this series will focus on finding the right person. And today we will simply discuss, well, where do you begin in this process? Well, I think a great beginning point is always to ask a simple question. What are you looking for? It is impossible to expect that you are going to find what you have no idea about what you're looking for. I mean, that's like the old proverbial looking for a needle in the haystack, and you really don't know what the needle looks like. Are you looking for a housekeeper? Are you looking for a chauffeur? Are you looking for a banker? Are you looking for a company keeper? Are you looking for a baby maker? What are you really looking for when you say, I'm looking for the right person? And typically this is in a relationship setting from where I'm speaking. Some people come from a mentality that I'm just looking for someone to help clean my house, to keep it clean, a housekeeper. Some people are looking for a person who can drive and that has a vehicle, because their understanding is, I don't like to drive, and all my life someone else have driven me around. Therefore, I'm looking for someone that can be my chauffeur. Or I'm looking for someone to be my banker. In other words, to pay my bills, to buy me whatever I would like, to take me wherever I would like to go. Or some people are looking for a person that I call from the old days, a company keeper. See, 30, 40, 50 years ago, people would say, I'm having company. Well, what that meant was a boyfriend or girlfriend was coming by. And some people are just looking for someone to hang out with. No expectations. This relationship, I don't expect it to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, I do not want it to go anywhere, but I just want somebody to be in my space. And sadly, there are some people who are simply looking for a baby maker. That can be the male side or the female side. There are men who boast about the number of children they have scattered throughout an area. There are women who will say, well, I do not want to be tied down, but I do like the idea of having children. So I'm looking for someone that will impregnate me, but I do not want to be committed to that individual. The question is, what are you looking for? And keep in mind, it is impossible to expect that you're going to find what you have no idea about what you're looking for. And if it is clear up front in your mind about what and who you are looking for, then it makes the process more understandable. A second question is, why are you searching for what you're looking for? Why do you pursue this search? Originally, there was a very specific reason stated for the purpose of seeking to fill a people need for mankind. Now, that was in the beginning. There was a specific reason. Not to be by oneself was difficult for the first man, much more difficult for the first man than it is for individuals today. Being alone for the first man required the creation of one that would complement or contrast with him. See, that's how alone he was. There was no similitude anywhere. Being alone for the first man meant there was no one to have a common language interaction with. So God looks into this and says it's not good for man to be alone. But I would venture to tell you, there's not a man or woman on the face of this earth who is faced with the exact same situation that Adam found himself. There was no one that complemented or contrasted with Adam. There was no one, absolutely no one, that Adam could share a language with. It did not exist. So each individual must ask the question, why are you searching for what you are looking for? It might amaze you, it may surprise you that in order to answer that question, you must always begin at the beginning. Like the first man, you must see yourself as a whole functional person. You must understand that you are a whole functional person. Secondly, if you're going to see things the way the first man saw it, you must, like the first man, see yourself as one with purpose. Now, Adam did not get purpose for living because Eve was made. Adam already had purpose. Adam already was functional as an individual before Eve came along. Like the first man, you must see yourself as already connected to God. You've got to begin at the beginning in order to properly answer the questions. Finding the right person, where you begin is really necessary. The beginning question would be, what are you looking for? You can't find a person in this world to fulfill in you what is already fulfilled in you. You are already a functional person. You are already a person with a purpose. And you are already an individual connected to God. If you do not see yourself in that light as it was at the beginning, then you're going to have trouble in relationships. In terms of, well, why am I searching for this person that I'm looking for? Your answers are going to be wrong unless you understand how clear it is for you to see yourself now. Keep in mind, originally, Adam saw himself in a very specific way. Not to be by oneself was different for the first man than it is for you today. Look around. You are surrounded by people. Adam was not. Look around. There are literally tens of thousands of people for you to contrast and complement and compare yourself to. There were no people for Adam. Look around. There wasn't a single individual that Adam could carry on a person-to-person conversation with. So when a person says today, I don't have anybody to talk to, you're not looking around. I don't have anyone that is compatible to me, you're not looking around. The needs, see, when we talk about being alone, are you talking about eros, sex alone? Are you talking about, I want to have children and I'm alone? But simply to use the generic term, I am alone, is not biblically accurate. Come back tomorrow and we will continue looking at this simple topic, finding the right person. But in order to find the right person, the person that is searching must be in the right mind. I look forward to seeing you back in class on tomorrow, and I hope our time together today has been enriching. Come back tomorrow and we will continue developing this lesson series. Don't be late and don't skip class.